what is happening in the Australia, what is the counseling that they give in the Australia, because it's entirely different from India. Online you won't get any mock questions. Okay, materials are, they will just give some sentence. So basically you will be very confused at this stage. You don't know what to accept, what to know. Okay, in the examination also you don't know what to do, what is the correct option. You will lose marks.
Your job's journey, how you search a job, and what are the sources basically,
Do you have a work permit in Australia? So that's the first question they will ask.
So Nancy, what kind of questions they ask basically, if you can just share, in the interview, because you are in overseas, you are in India. So hello everyone, today's very special guest with us, Nancy. So she was our student earlier, now she's our star faculty, I can say, at Academically. So the good news basically from the Nancy side, that she passed the exam. As you know, previously we have interviewed her and the KAPS exam, and then she also got the job in Australia. So she's currently in India, coming to Australia. Before she landed in Australia, she got the job, okay, and she also got the PR visa. Also, she passed the KAPS, she got the visa, she also got the job. She's in India, she's coming to Australia. So we will see in her journey, and we will ask a lot of questions as a perspective as a lecturer. Also, so that they'll give a lot of tips for you for this KAPS exam clear, and also that how she got a job, she will give you the tips for that as well. And we will also talk about the visa. So this is basically, I can say, very special session I'm going to record with Nancy. So hi Nancy, welcome, and first of all, congratulations to you.
Hi, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So
I'm really glad to be here.
yeah, so Nancy, first question basically, that why you choose Australia, because there are so many other countries also. Is there any specific reason?
Yeah, there's a special. Actually, I have tried all other countries. Like
Uh,
my first option was United Kingdom because my sister is there. But
okay.
the issue I faced is they wanted an equivalent course.
Yes,
Okay,
OSPEP.
so even I have a master's degree, still they wanted an equivalent course. We have to do an equivalent course, and the fees was around 14 lakhs.
Mm.
Okay. And that is 1 year course. I have to find an accommodation. I have to find my food and for the visa, tickets. And it was so much for me. So I couldn't, I have left that way. So I thought first to do, but I have left that one. And next, I have tried Canada. So Canada, they have asked experience. They wanted at least or minimum 2 years of experience in pharmacy, which I didn't have at that time. So I didn't adopt it. So another country I selected was Finland. So Finland, they were replying to me in Finlandish, so I couldn't understand the language. And I asked in English, but they didn't reply. So that was actually an end. So next was USA. I tried USA too, but they were taking only family students, family graduates, and I'm a master's graduated one, so they don't want. So that option also was not possible. So then I have seen your videos in the YouTube, and that time I thought about Australia. Till that time, I didn't have any notion about that. But through your videos only, I come to know that there is a way for me to do it, without any experience. I can start, and that's why after that I contacted you. You have replied me so fast. The
Okay.
very that evening itself, you have replied me. So I was so happy, and there was a new way in front of me. Because of you, you have shown me that path for
Okay.
me.
Thank you so much,
I'm
Nancy.
really very grateful to you for that.
Okay. Thank
You
you.
have gave me that confidence and all to do the things. And now, see, I am going to Australia because of you.
Okay.
We
Thank
can
you
pay
so much.
money to anyone. We can
Yeah.
pay money to anyone.
Yes.
But to get a correct guidance and to get a correct, way and confidence, that's really, rare to get. But I got it from you, and I'm really thankful for you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Nancy. So basically, guys, if you want to planning to UK, so UK, you have to go first OSPEP course. Is 1 year study. You have to go study there. But getting in admission nowadays is very difficult, so many students, even those are doing master degree in UK, they are coming back to Australia, they're writing the CAPS exam at Academically. Okay. And so there's a long journey from the Nancy side, finally she watch videos, and she's now basically now she's settled, I can say, in Australia. So Nancy, my next question, basically, many students, basically, especially from the Kerala side, so they think that the experience is mandatory, and without experience they cannot get the job in Australia, because there's so many consultancies in Kerala, especially, they are saying that the experience is mandatory for them.
Yes, actually, I didn't have any experience. There is a very big difference between the practice in India and Australia. So that's why even in UK and all, USA, wherever it is, there is a big difference in the practice. That's why they were asking about the equivalent course, they were asking about the internship and all, to understand how they works. Okay. So whatever experience we have, yes, definitely they are considering, because they're giving the points for visa, they're considering the experience and they're giving points for that for visa. But for the work and all, it is not mandatory. Okay. So you can write your examination, you can apply for the skill assessment without the experience. They are not asking, this is not mandatory. Okay. But the thing is that you won't get 5 points or the minimum points for the experience. That is the only difference. Okay. So the practice is entirely different. That's why how many years of experience you have, even you have 10 years of experience, still you have to do that internship, 1 year of internship, and you have to go through the same procedure, whatever the same process, whatever they are telling, you have to do the same.
So guys, experience is not mandatory, as I mentioned in my hundreds of other videos.
Yes,
So
it is
if you
not
have
mandatory.
3 year experience, you will get 5 additional point only. Experience is not mandatory. Yes, experience is mandatory if you are looking to apply for industrial pharmacist. In that case, you need experience. But as a pharmacist, there is no experience need. In Nancy already, she have experience, but she is not working as a pharmacist. So that's why they not consider as a her experience to apply for this. So experience is not mandatory to apply for Australia. So, and then see, many students think that this is very difficult course, CAPS exam is very, very tough, and it is, not able to pass. And how long it may take, like how much time at least they need um, per day need to study, and how much time, like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months to pass this exam. If you can just give us from your previous journey as a student.
Yes, initially I thought it's very difficult examination. I have asked you multiple times at that time. So is it very difficult? Can I crack the examination like that? So you gave me that confidence that you can do it. So then I have directly go to the Australian Pharmacy Council site and I've tried few questions. But unfortunately, I couldn't answer any questions at that time because I have lost completely touch with the subject. So it's been 8 years. Like I have planned to do this course after 8 years, where I totally was out of touch of the subject. But again, by the help of Academically, I could do it within 3.5 months. I could do it. So every day, actually, I was not working at the time while I was preparing. So every day, 8 hours minimum, I used to dedicate for the class, dedicate for the preparation. But I was not working. That's why I could dedicate that much time. So even in my batch, there were a lot of students. About 90% were working. So they also, I mean, they can at least manage 3 hours or 4 hours. Hardly they could get, but still they have cracked the examination within first try itself.
Yes, so we can.
We can do it.
Yes. So if you can give at least 3 to 4 hours per day for at least for 3 to 4 months, you can able to clear the exam, because we have very, very precise syllabus for CAPS. So Nancy, as you are a student now, you are as a faculty at Academically. Okay. So what inspired you to teach other CAP aspirants?
First from the start itself, I like to teach students. And whatever path I have got, I wanted that path to give to others. Because I was thinking when I completed my bachelor's, no one was there to guide me like this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone to masters and other professions. So I have wasted my time. I thought that I wasted my time. Okay. So I wanted my students or others to know about this and give a good guidance like how I got. Okay. I was really inspired from you, sir. So uh, I wanted that light to give to others too, so that they also get the same thing. They also can be settled in their life with the minimum cost and the minimum effort. They can reach the maximum height. Okay, actually, the first thing what they need to do in the KAPS exam is they wanted that dedication. That's the first thing. Dedication and passion is the first thing what they need. Okay, if the person has a dedication and passion and they don't know what to do, okay, they don't know the path or how to do it. So at that time, I wanted someone to. I mean, I wanted them to show this way. Okay, as how I got the information, I want that information to give to others.
Yeah, thank you, Nancy. Nancy, what are your suggestions or tips do you want to give to other those are are going to write this exam in the upcoming years? The experience for CAPS.
Yes, as I already told, they need a passion and a complete dedication, because if 3 months or 3.5 months they put in, okay, they are ready to do the course, then they have to be 100% concentrating on that course. Okay, so whatever materials is giving, whatever presentations what they're getting, whatever mocks questions they were getting, in whatever live classes they have, they should study the at that time itself. If one day they got one lecture, that day itself they have to study. Okay, so that it should not be a burden to them, because once they study, every 3 4 days they have to revise it. The subject is very volatile, but after 2 3 days, if they revise it, then it will be very easy to remember. Okay, so like that, it's a gradual process. It's not like a sudden process. How in the examination, previous examination, like we do last 10 days of preparation. That's that won't work out here. Yeah,
Yes, so
we
please.
need a complete dedication
Yes,
and passion and the gradual study. Daily basis. They have to study. They have to make a timetable like that only.
yes.
They
So
have to follow
please,
just exactly how academically tells
yes.
instruction. They have to do the exact same thing. Definitely, they'll get 100% results.
See that, for example, Nancy will take one lecture for you or any other lecture. So you have to revise the same day at least. You make your own notes also, It's very easier for you, to revise at the time of the exam, So this is what this is from our advice from our side. So Nancy, what is the biggest mistake basically students are making, because you are teaching lots of students academically in your previous careers also, So in the exam, what are the mistakes, so they are making, and if you can just identify a few things from a student perspective.
Yeah, actually, from the students now, I'm hearing like from the latest November students. So they were telling like some were very focused on mocks questions only. Okay, so they got only 60 percentage of questions, but all other questions were based on the concepts. Okay,
Thanks.
so they have not asked directly, but they have asked indirectly. Okay, so that's why they found very difficult to answer such kind of questions. So what I was telling, you should be very thorough with the concepts, and along with that, you have to do the mocks. Okay, so all my students, I was telling the same thing. Revise all these subjects every 2 to 3 days or 3 to 4 days, whatever time you have. You have to do that gradually. It's a gradual process. You have to do that, and along with that, you have to do the mocks. Okay, so that's why so many students of mine, they have told that for them it was very easy. The examination was very easy because the questions they got from the mocks as well as the concepts were very clear to them. Because of that, they could answer the questions. So
Ye-
very, only 5 questions or 6 questions only they got like a new type of questions, but all the rest questions they could clearly answer. That
Yes.
was a response which I got.
Basically, guys, you have to focus on our lectures, and then you have to, conceptual question they will ask you, For example, 60%, 50% questions from mock, but the rest of the question mostly on the conceptual. So if your concept is clear, definitely you can give the right answer in the exam, and you can clear this exam in your first attempt. This is the key for you. So please don't focus on 100% on this MCQs MCQ definitely will help you. They can boost your score, but you must be, if your concept is clear, definitely you can clear CAPS exam in your first attempt. So whatever we are teaching in the live classes, you just need to revise the content, so easily you can clear the exam.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yes, Nancy. So, do you believe that getting expert help or coaching is necessary for CAPS experience? If yes, and then why? I mean, this kind of things, many students think that they can prepare themselves. Why they have to join any coaching? So, do you think that coaching is necessary for the CAPS?
Yes, definitely. Because, you will get a lot of materials from online. Yes, you will get. First 10 days I tried to prepare by myself. And actually, I've completed a lot of systems, CBS, CNS. A lot of systems I have completed. But the very next day, it all vanished, and I don't know how to prepare, where to prepare, and according to like how they will ask the questions. Okay, so that is very necessary to know how they ask the questions, how to think, and how to select the options. This and all was telling only by the lecturers. Okay, so if you don't understand that, we will really struggle. Even after that, within 2 days, as I already told, it was vanished. And the questions is all based on Australian practice. Okay, based on the AMH and all. So we don't know in the AMH what is written. Okay, so what is happening in the Australia, what is the counseling that they give in the Australia, because it's entirely different from India. Okay, so this all are the issues will face by the students. Even the calculations, if they try to learn by themselves, it's very, very, very difficult to understand. And online you won't get any mock questions. Okay, materials are, they will just give some sentences. You won't get any questions, or you won't get the options, and you don't know how to answer. So it's just like we are throwing the stones in the mango tree. It's just we'll tell, if by luck you will get the mango. It's just like that.
So basically,
Okay,
guys,
but
ma-
this much money we can't throw like that.
we can say
So that's
mentor is
why,
very important in your life.
yes, yes, exactly. Coaching is definitely needed for this. Uh, for this examination, I'll tell, because a lot of money we are paying to the government for the examination. I'm telling, like, you have to take it very seriously, and you have to definitely study for this.
And Nancy, there is so many students, basically they got the resources from here and there. So what is your advice? They have to stick on that, like one, for example, at Academically, we provide whatever we are providing sufficient. And they are basically students sometimes is confused. They are getting from X, Y, Z, and like unreliable sources. They are getting these materials, and we constantly we are updating every month. Basically. Every lecture is our new when we are taking for the next batch.
Actually, that's really confusing if you try to take the information from all the areas. So you will get confused. Okay, that's the main disadvantage with it. So some agency or some coaching center, they will teach some other thing. Okay, so and here you will get to get other informations. So basically you will be very confused at this stage. You don't know what to accept, what to not to. But the thing is that, see, academically they will explain why the point is like this. Okay, so if they're getting a sentence in the examination, okay, uh in the materials, from other materials, from academic or from anywhere, okay, if we are getting different answers, so here the clarification is given. Okay, why it is like this, why it is not like that. But in the online, if you get like this, you will get confused, you don't know what to do. Okay, in the examination also, you don't know what to do, what is the correct option, you will lose marks.
Yes. Basically, you have to pay around 120,000, 1.2 lakh, basically, you have to pay for the exam fee around. So if you fail, many students join us after they fail in first attempt and second time, they try themselves and then they join to academically to pass the exam. So this is the thing. So now we will go on our next phase of, for the interview. That I think, Nancy, if you can just give us, a brief regarding the visa, your journey, how you applied and how you got, how much time it takes around for you.
Okay, so I have started my preparations on November second week. So 1 month I prepared only KAPS, and the December when I was in December, I was thinking about the English test too, Pearson's test of English. So I was searching for the classes, everything. So I have got a center, and I was taking coaching along with the KAPS. At least 2 hours I'm dedicating for the English. So after my examination, within 2 weeks, I immediately gave my examination. I got my score. So with that, because of that, I could apply for the expression of interest very fast, and I
Hmm.
got my invitation very fast. So within that time span, I could arrange all the things for the visa and apply very fast. Even with May first week, I applied for my visa. So within 3.5 months, I got my visa. When I
Okay.
applied for whole my family, not mine, even my husband and my babies too,
Yes.
applied for whole family. All the process I did by myself. Though
Okay.
I got help from some places, from my friends and all, from the Facebook and all. But still, I did by myself. And within 3.5 months, I got my visa.
Okay. So 3.5 months she got the visa, and she got basically her family visa, we can say, husband and kids and all together. So she's coming now to Australia. Okay. So Nancy, which one visa you got? 491 and 190, and why
491.
491? So actually, many students ask which one is the best visa. So I can see you will most likely you will get the job in regional area only. Even if you got 190 also, you are not going to get a job. Very difficult to get a job in Sydney and Melbourne because the local students, there's more competition. So you will most likely get a job in regional area. So whether you are getting 190 or 491 is the no problem. Come to Australia, like Nancy is coming to Australia. Nancy, next is the your job's journey, how you search a job, and what are the sources basically, if you can just give us some tips for the those are our students, so they also can find a job from their home country, from India, before they land in Australia. So yes.
Yes, actually, the after examination, it's very necessary that you will get the APRA registration. So that is mainly the medical council in Australia. It's very necessary. You should get the registration from them. But when you are applying from the overseas, can apply. You will get a stage like an a mail will be getting like your application is on last stage. Okay, so that is the final mail you will get them. So after that, you have to be there in Australia and you have to let them know that you reached. And with that, they will give you the provisional number,
Registration.
registration number.
Yeah.
So that number is necessary for starting the internship. So without that also, I have applied for the job. So particularly, they will ask what visa you have. If a person is applying from the overseas, the very first thing you should concentrate is on your visa, getting your visa. So they will ask what visa are you in? Do you have a work permit in Australia? So that's the first question they will ask. They will ask, are you currently registered in APRA? Do you have a provisional registration? So anyway, with all these things, you can apply in the lot of chains are there, pharmacy chains are there in Australia, just like in India, Apollo, for example, Apollo, like that. So many chains are there, Chemist Warehouse, Cherry White, etc.,
So
etc. So
you
many are
applied
there.
like online, like through the
Yes, yes.
oh,
Through
oh,
Indeed, through their website, I have sent I have created an account, and through that only I have applied for various vacancies. They will be shortlisting the resume. So if our resume is shortlisted, they will ask for an interview. So I have did an interview with one of the chemist warehouse owner. She has interviewed me. And after that, within 2 days itself, they have confirmed me. And after 2 days, I got my offer letter.
so Nancy, how many interview you attended, you got this offer, or you just first and you selected?
It's my first interview.
Okay.
It was my first.
Excellent. Basically, otherwise, in
Actually,
general,
I was lucky in such kind of cases. Even
yeah,
with you, sir, also, I given only one interview. You have given me the job.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
all first thing I got.
So Nancy, what kind of questions they ask basically, if you can just share, in the interview, because you are in overseas, you are in India. What kind of questions they ask you for this job?
Yes, they have asked like, why you have choose this particular pharmacy, and why you choose to come to Australia. Why can't you work in India? And if you're having a trouble customer, how you deal it. And how you, if you are a family member, if you have a family, how you will manage work and your family and your kids, and your experience, and what is the difference between Indian practicing and Australian practicing. So they're making sure that you have got all the basic ideas and try to manage that pharmacy. And they also asked me about the time management, because so many, around 1,000 prescription they used to handle in one day. So would you able to work in such kind of stressful condition? So that was a major question which I got, I think. So
So
it was okay because that's a good ability if you can work under stress. I has that ability to work under the stress. I have no issues. So
yeah.
I have told the same thing. Timeline was very important for me. So I used to submit all the things before the time itself. Even from my starting itself, it was like that. So they have asked the questions like that.
So it's like I can say the general question. It didn't ask about the, about the pharmacy and all those things. Very,
Yes,
if
yes.
what is
They didn't
pharmacotherapy?
ask me about the
Yeah,
core question.
definition, this and that. It didn't ask. Okay.
Yes, theory and all they didn't ask.
Okay. Okay. So, Nancy, what was the salary they offer? I mean, is it like uh, $28, $30 around? What is?
It is 27 dollars per hour. It was the
Yes, it is
first
basically,
8 months, I think. First 8 months it was 27, then it was 28 or something.
yeah. This is
Yeah,
basically,
it's actually the standard salary.
yes. This is basically already fixed salary. In Australia, no one can give you that below that amount. That 27.65, 26, 27 around. There's a minimum. Some 28 and 29. This kind of things they offer. So still you have to work 40 hours weekly, and even you can work more hours. If there's a,
38 hours.
yeah.
38 hours, they have asked me, 38 hours. Yes, we can work extra time we can work, and it will be paid.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nancy. You give me a lot of time, and so thank you, Nancy. And I will, if you have guys any questions, please leave a comment below. Then we will try to have another conversation with Nancy once she's in Australia and once she start internship. So we will ask her the uh, experience basically in pharmacy, how to work in Australia. Thank you, Nancy.